how it's worked and how it looks like. I will show. Okay. Meanwhile, you can make a queries. You can unmute and you can ask. So I'm using the hardware name called JetBoard. This is an SOC architecture FPGA. So in this SOC architecture FPGA, I'm interfacing with a P-mode application called Wi-Fi module. Okay, so I'm taking a Wi-Fi module and interconnecting with my module. So here I'm showing the design. The design is looks like this. I designed the microcontroller. Okay, processing system PL with respect to PL. So this is my design here. In this design, what I did the factor of my P-mode Wi-Fi is connected to the my hardware board of JB, and I also take the general purpose GPIO pins like switches, LEDs, okay, switches and LEDs to view the outcomes. And I started my SDK. So this is my actual processing system, okay, PS system in Zinc architecture. That means this is an SOC architecture. If I want to show the internal part, how it looks like, it will be like this.
Go to your algorithm. Go to algorithm.
So you can see the PS and PL, how it's separated the internal architecture of block diagram of representation. You can easily identify that. So this is the inner part of the factor. Here what I did, I was taken a communication channel of UART1 in the peripheral IOs. In the peripheral IOs, I want to enable UART1, and interfacing, I am used to PL to PS in the factor PL to PS interface, because why I am taking this interface is, the reason behind that, there is a Wi-Fi interfacing enable pin is there. To activate this interface, I want to take IRF interface from PL to PSI. From PL to PSI. Okay. That is the thing I was concentrated on that. Then I was launched my SDK to program the FPGA. Okay. I launched my SDK to program the FPGA. So this is SDK, means the software development kit to enhance the design. So the software development kit is opening here. Just a second. Meanwhile, I am opening another terminal called to make a serial port communication. Teraterm. So serial port communication for this. So here it is a serial port communication channel, still not appear. So going to the setup and go to serial port. You can see COM5, and I'm using a baud rate of 115200. 115200 for UART communication. This is the serial port terminal for UART1. UART1. So you can see the background. There is a SDK is available. This is my SDK, software development kit. here I configured my design. Okay, here I configured my design with my what you called HDFC configuration. That means Wi-Fi, actual Wi-Fi configuration I am given here. This is my module Wi-Fi name, and this is my password what I given here, mentioned here. Then also I configured the IO ports because if you are considering how many IOs in my Jetboard is available, according to that I make a comment on here. So the pin configuration, get pins. So all the codes, CPP means C++. Okay, this is an embedded C++ coding has been held in this design. So based on that factors, you want to configure all the factors. Okay. I think this is the configuration. F5. So now I want to program the FPGA by using a JTAG cable and UART communication channel. I connected my FPGA to my PC, and while I'm connecting this, I'm programming. This is my Xilinx toolbox and program FPGA first case. Click on program device. So it is programming. Yes, program has been successful. Then I want to take my actual test design. In this design, what I did, sorry, I want to click on right click, run as launch into hardware. Then while it is launching into hardware, in the terminal window, you can see what will happening. Okay, it is configuring the Wi-Fi. See, Wi-Fi has been started scanning there. And it's also mapping with that what you call the admin with respect to physical addresses. So it will give the socket link of your IP at 192.168.0.108. So that means I want to communicate the board with respect to my Wi-Fi channel host. So that's why I'm taking my Google Sheet here. So in that sheet, what I want to do, so I want to type the 192.168. I'm typing the address actually. Okay, what I'm doing, 192.168.0.108. Then press enter. While you are pressing enter, it will entering into that described host. Okay, so this is the cloud website, HTTP server website. It is held with here. Here I want to make sure some changes. For example, I am read and modify the board pins. If I am taking, I am enabling the high values in the output side. I'm enabling some high values in the output side, and you can also observe the.
I don't need any logic for a layman. If you need to explain.
Yes, when I'm enabling the high values here, you can also observe that when I refresh, automatically some changes has been held in these entries. Okay, if I'm changing this one and here, see how the Wi-Fi module is connecting and how it looks like. Like this, you can easily map the actual FPGA board with respect to cloud system in the factor of IoT design. Not only a basic onboard
No, don't be
LEDs,
no,
you
don't be
can also
aggressive.
make sure that you
Isn't
can
it?
connect multiple designs also.
Let us say
Okay, so
newspaper,
for the
someone
sake of
transport.
example, I'm
That's
showing
what
the
you are
onboard
telling.
LEDs,
Some
but
news
you
has
want to
come.
do multiple things.
Yeah,
Right.
something like that.
So any queries from the participant side?
Yeah.
Hemavindi ma'am, any queries ma'am? So you can feel free to ask me anything regarding with FPGAs in VLSI side.
That's what
You
my
can
point
unmute
here is.
yourself and you can
Yeah, that's what.
ask the
That's what
queries.
I want to add here is, if these parameters are taken into consideration, probably you may say that these state people may be involved. That is one kind of thing. But whatever you are telling is different. It has happened so and so place. So that's what is making it. No, already it comes in news, right? Then what is the advantage? What is the added thing that you are providing
Thank you,
here?
Pradeep sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Here one question, one of the faculty is message in chat box. Is it possible to use this architecture for digital image processing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It is useful, madam.
Yeah, Udani ma'am is message.
Yes, yes, it is useful, ma'am. I didn't seeing that message, ma'am.
But till now, whatever the explanation is given
Thank you
is
for asking
useful.
me, ma'am.
Correct me if I'm
Yes,
wrong.
it is useful for image processing applications and DSP slice of
No,
applications.
till now
You want
whatever the
to
explanation
collaborate
is
with
given
this
is useful.
FPGA with respect to
Earlier, whatever
system
you are
generator,
telling is if
that
so and
means
so
MATLAB
parameters
Simulink
happened,
block set,
in
then
which
you can
state it was
easily
happened. That's what the picture you
make
have
some
given
changes in that.
earlier.
Please
Just
explain
now,
about
whatever
the
the question you are
vertex
giving is some
implementation
what do you
importance.
say
Sir,
sequence of
importance of
incidents
vertex
are
is
happening. If
very high
some
end.
person is involved,
Actually,
probably what
you
could be
want to make some
like the next incident or the area or
high end
something like that.
communication sector
Many
channels
problems
or
are
high end
created, but the way
applications.
which you
You can go
projected
for the
are
vertex.
different
Until
examples.
unless you can go with the
You think
Kintex and Artex is the
where you
best option.
started?
Vertex is the family of high-end applications. That's it.
No, I'm
You
not
can
saying.
also make
No,
a
no,
very
I do
small
understand,
application
but
like a
how
NANDGATE,
you
and NANDGATE
started
is also
explaining
possible.
your problem. You
There
said
is
under the
no
A
changes
states,
in that.
which state
Architecture-wise,
the
the changes
incident
is there.
is
According
happened.
to the
That's what
architecture,
you were
the
trying to tell.
cost is varying. That's it, sir. But what type of applications you are using, you can use. And what is the okay? Which one
No,
is
the statement itself will be giving the
sir? The
direction
advanced
and
version is
that's what
AC
I'm getting. But
ACAP.
contention, how you can say that if some murder has happened, it was happened in Hyderabad based on the past
Instead of
history. Why
SOC.
it comes in
Now
news?
we can consider
So
as
that's why I'm asking
PS
you
and PL,
payment
but
details.
the AI, artificial
Okay.
intelligence, machine
So
learning,
next
those
thing
factors
is
are also
what are the challenges that
included
you had
to
in
make an individual
facing some
comment on
incidents?
ACAP, sir.
Critical challenges.
Thank you, Pradeep sir. Another ma'am also message. Please
Yes,
explain about
about
vertex importance.
ma'am, I given the vertex. Vertex is also a pure form of FPGA. The importance we can consider it as
What
an
kind of
high-end
software you are using,
applications,
sir?
but based
What
on the
software?
board features you want to use according to the design. So if the board features are varies from designer to design, according to that the designs will be held. So you can use it for image processing applications, you can use it for DSP slices of applications, you can use it for video communication sectors, you can use it for
That is
optical
MSP
communication
MSP
sectors, you
S500.
can use it for antenna
S500
communication
that's
sectors. These types of
okay.
sectors, the high-end board like uh, Vertex is very useful. Please tell me about the terms of power and area relative
Manideep, do you have any answer for
relations.
that? Simply replicate.
Sir, the power and area relation, if you are concentrating on that, means
Manideep?
it is always depends on that design aspect.
No,
If you are thinking the variations in the design, the power and area has been held.
okay, ma.
Okay, how much of utilized? we cannot say this much is utilized as the
That's enough. Basically, you can't process with small data set.
so
Somehow you have
if
to
you are thinking
extrude
that
it.
power and
Symbolize.
factors,
Okay.
so give me a second, sir.
Good.
If power
What's your
or
major?
area, if we are concentrating on that, the power is always focusing on the design aspect.
Okay, okay,
Okay, the
okay.
design
That's
means
enough. No,
if
I
we are
understand.
designing
Just
some
it's
basic
something
circuits
else.
like a counter,
Keeping the time is also
counter,
fine.
or if we are designing like
The work is good, but
microcontroller,
I think somehow it's always
risk
miss with
operation,
expectation. That's what I feel.
risk architecture like high end application. This is the design, how much of area it is utilized. Okay, like in terms of CLBs, LUTs, flip flops, block RAMs, DSP slices. Okay, DSP slices. Based on these fundamental expressions, the area is depends. Based on that area of understanding, the power is also depends. Because here, how much of utility you want to provide. Not only this, it is also depends on IO factors. You want to go for the power constraints. So the power is always the expressions. We can know that VDD, FC clock, and to C load. This is the expression we know that. So the VDD is also depends on the IO functionalities, the clock frequency, that is the time response to get the outcome. That means T is equal to 1 by F. So the F is always a factor of 1 by T. F is always the factor of 1 by T, and the load capacitive factors occurred at the IO functionalities. Okay, so these are the constants you want to concentrate, and according to these functionalities, area responses, that means area how is responded, it is responding on how the design has been taken place. How the design has been taken place, this is the factor you want to concentrate. So, any more questions?
Srihasa, only two members.
Rani madam, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, you can hear me.
Any more questions?
Sir, another question. What is the procedure for getting internship in your company?
Ma'am, right now we are already started some internship programs for third years everywhere. We are providing so many brochures day to day. For all right now, as per COVID situations, we are providing online sessions has been held.
Full screen mode.
So, if you are interested, you can mail us. Okay, I am
Yeah,
putting
full
my
screen.
mail ID in the chat box.
Dear participants, any more having questions?
And I am also giving my phone number also.
You better give your phone number. Most of the faculty are asking contact number and mail ID.
Yes, ma'am. I already given that mail ID and contact number.
No, that's okay, ma. You also should be comfortable. Okay, we proceed.
Thank you, Pradeep sir, for giving the session.